I'm Lisa and I'm a photographer. I know, everybody with a DSLR is a photographer. It's hard to not be a photographer these days. You got a new iPhone, you got a fancy camera, you think you're a professional. So sometimes I don't even like to say that I am a photographer because everyone just says, oh, hey, you and my cousin and my aunt and everybody else is photographer too. But actually, I am a photographer, for reals, professional. Been doing it for a very long time, and I love my job. This is why I love my job. I am an event photographer. What exactly is that, you ask? Well, you might picture the guys, and I say guys because it's mostly men in this profession, shooting sports and events, things like that. They look something like this. And they carry all this gear. They have cargo pants, knee-high socks, and, stereotypical, but it is what it is. There's not very many women in the industry, let's just say that. So yeah, it's me, and I shoot photos here in Boise, Idaho. I am the house photographer for CenturyLink Arena, which is where the hockey team plays, and I shoot all sorts of stuff down there. Concerts, sports, any kind of event you can think of, conventions, everything. I see a lot of celebrities, musicians, politicians. I've seen it all. I've shot it all. I have been up and down and around that building thousands of times. I definitely get my workout. I'm usually carrying lots of gear, so it looks something like this. Or like this. Yeah, there's always straps, stuff hanging out of my pockets, this and that. I have to always make sure to wear really comfortable shoes. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be running, how quickly I can get there. It's a huge challenge. Every job is totally different. I never know what I'm going to be doing from one minute to the next, but I have to get the shot. I have to know my camera inside out. I have to be able to move quickly and be able to get the shot with all kinds of random lighting. So there can be different colors of lights spraying this way or that, and I have to be able to figure it out on the move and get the shot. For example, concerts end up with something like this. And sports, sometimes I have to go up into the rafters of the building and shoot down. Not very many people like to do that. It scares them. They don't want to be up there. And I love it. I wish I could be up there the whole time. But I go up there, and sometimes I do selfies and try not to drop my phone like this. And sometimes I don't dare to bring my phone with me, or I keep it tightly in my pocket. But when I'm up there, I get shots that look something like this. And sometimes I get to hang out with celebrities back behind the scenes, and we take pictures together like this, and this, and this. So it's a good time. It's very challenging. It's very exciting too and fun. Sometimes I'm in crowds of people and I have to take pictures of the crowd, sometimes as they pass by me, and it can look something like this. Sometimes I'm shooting sports like MMA, boxing, hockey, different things like that. That's usually not something a lot of women like to do. I can shoot MMA sometimes like this and end up with blood all over my cameras, and I've had to take my gear home sometimes with a toothbrush to it and clean out the junk. Spit, blood, all that kind of stuff out of the cracks of my camera. It's definitely not glamorous, let me tell you that, but I like the shots that I get. I like the challenge that it presents, and it's super exciting. So I love my job. I will continue to do it as long as I can. It's not easy. Let me tell you that. It's not easy. It takes a lot of energy. You have to be in good shape. You have to be able to get places. But I love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So that's event photography in a nutshell, and me, one of the only women in the biz.